practice a lot later. I mean, as an adult, I don't think he spent a lot of time practicing, from what I understand. And I remember Suzette saying some of his students people would travel to study with him, so then they would live nearby. And I remember my grandmother saying that he would practice a little bit and then take these walks, and he'd just show up at a student's house and be like,
he would
play
go to
me.
the house.
Yeah, go for a walk and be like, play me, blah, blah, blah. And I remember, Havivi would have said this, and Suzette, and maybe a few other people over the years. Oh, what was his name? Oh, he was a nice man. Anyway, I'm suddenly seeing faces from my childhood go by.
Yes,
These
somebody
cellists.
who studied with him?
Yeah.
I mean, the names that I know are Klaus Adams.
Klaus! Exactly!
Yes?
Klaus
Oh,
Adams!
good.
They were so
Yes.
nice, he and his wife.
Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful man. He was the cellist of the Juilliard Quartet for many years.
That's what,
This-
yes.
yes.
Oh, they were so nice, those people. I remember them well. Anyway,
Right.
so he too would tell me stories about studying with him. And if you had a lesson on Tuesday and you were going to have another lesson on Saturday, and he'd tell you to learn this and this. But then the next day he might take a walk and knock on the door
Wow.
and be like, so play me. And they'd be like horrified, like practicing since the last lesson, but it's only been a day, and he would still demand that he hear things. And
It's interesting, I mean, a little bit like my own experience when I was studying with Piatigorsky. We had our master classes where we met, but Piatigorsky had this habit of simply calling you up on the phone and saying, Paul, can you come for a lesson?
wow.
I'm free at 11 o'clock this morning. And he loved that. He did it on purpose, and he told us that. He wouldn't tell us when the phone was going to ring. Of course, he didn't come to us. We had to go to him.
Yeah, right. What did he love about, how did that
You had to
impact
be
the
ready.
You had to be ready.
Yeah, you had to be ready. Yeah.
That's so deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he was a pretty stern teacher. I mean, by the time he was in the States, if you were studying with Feuermann, you were at a certain level, obviously.
sure,
You know,
yeah.
like.
Well, he taught at Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know about that? Because as far as I know, he always lived in New York. Did he
Yeah,
take
he
the
must have
train down,
traveled.
or
He
did
must-
the students come up to him?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I wonder if he took the train or if he drove. I mean, he loved to drive. I don't know.
Oh.
And he couldn't have been there very long because he died so quickly after they
Yes.
came to the States.